Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jaya Vallabha Jaya Gopi Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन नित्य की गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्ठिकी Hare Krishna. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, entitled as Creation, and second chapter, Divinity and Divine Service. Text number 21. Okay, you repeat after me. विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि चिन्त्यन्ते सर्व संशयः क्षीयन्ते चाश कर्माणि दृष्ट एवामनीश्वरे विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि चिन्त्यन्ते सर्व संशयः क्षीयन्ते चाश कर्माणि दृष्ट एवात्मनीश्वरे विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि चिन्त्यन्ते सर्व संशयः क्षीयन्ते चाश कर्माणि दृष्ट एवात्मनीश्वरे
विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि चिन्त्यन्ते सर्व संशयः क्षीयन्ते चाश कर्माणि दृष्ट एवात्मनीश्वरे
विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि चिन्त्यन्ते सर्व संशयः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि दृष्ट एवात्मनीश्वरे विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि चिन्त्यन्ते सर्व संशयः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि दृष्ट एवात्मनीश्वरे word to word meaning. Vidyate, first, hridaya, heart, grati, knots, chittante, cut to pieces, sarva, all, samsaya, misgivings, shiyante, terminated, cha, and asya, is Karmani, chain of fruitive actions. Drishte, having seen. Eva, certainly. Atmani, unto the self. Ishvare, dominating. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Thus, the knot in the heart is pierced, and all misgivings are cut to pieces. The chain of fruitive actions is terminated when one sees the self as master. We all can repeat this. This is very, very important sloka, and we can remember this. Thus, the knot in the heart is pierced, and all misgivings are cut to pieces. The chain of fruitive actions is terminated when one sees the self as master. Please remember this. Why it is important, we will understand later. Perfect. According to scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead, means seeing one's own self simultaneously. As far as the identity of the living being as a spirit self is concerned, there are a number of speculations and misgivings. The materialist does not believe in the existence of the spirit self, and the empiric philosophers believe in the impersonal features of the whole spirit without individuality of the living beings. But the transcendentalists affirm that the soul and the supersoul are two different identities, qualitatively one but quantitatively different. There are many other theories, but all these different speculations are at once cleared off as soon as Sri Krishna is realized in truth by the process of Bhakti Yoga. Sri Krishna is like the sun, and the materialistic speculations about the absolute truth are like the darkest midnight. As soon as Krishna's sun is arisen within one's heart, the darkness of materialistic speculation about the absolute truth and the living beings is at once cleared off. In the presence of the sun, the darkness cannot stand, and the related truth that were hidden within the dense darkness of ignorance become clearly manifested by the mercy of Krishna, who is residing in everyone's heart as super soul. In the Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, 11th verse, the Lord says that in order to show special favor to his pure devotees, he personally eradicates the dense darkness of all misgivings by switching on the light of pure knowledge within the heart of a devotee. Therefore, because of the personality of God taking charge of illuminating the heart of his devotee, certainly a devotee engaged in his service in transcendental love cannot remain in darkness. He comes to know everything of the absolute truth and relative truth. The devotee cannot remain in darkness, and because the devotee is enlightened by the personality of Godhead, his knowledge is certainly perfect. This is not the case for those who are speculate on the absolute truth by dint of their own limited power of approach. Perfect knowledge is called parampara or deductive knowledge coming down from authority to the submissive oral receiver who is bona fide by service and surrender. One cannot challenge the authority of the Supreme and know him also at the same time. He reserved the right of not being exposed to such challenging spirit of an insignificant spark of the whole, a spark subject to control of initial energy. The devotee are submissive, and therefore the transcendent knowledge descends from the personality of Godhead to Brahma, and from Brahma to his sons and his disciples in succession. The process is helped by the super soul within such devotee. That is a perfect way of learning transcendental knowledge. The enlightenment perfectly enables a devotee to distinguish spirit from matter because the knot of spirit and the matter is united by the Lord. Sorry, untied by the Lord. This knot is called ahankara, and it falsely obliges a living being to become identified with matter. As soon as this knot is loosened, therefore all the clouds of doubt are at once clear off. One sees his master and fully engages himself in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, making a full termination of the chain of perfect action. In material existence, a living being creates his own chain of fruitive work and enjoys the good and bad effects of those actions life after life. But as soon as he engages himself in the loving service of the Lord, he at once becomes free from the chain of karma. His actions no longer create any reaction. Om Jnanativaramdasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Sri Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Slavitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Adavayam Tadantishvara Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Radhavadakam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sarana Raghunathanutam Tam Sajevam Sadhvetam Sadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakana Lagata Shri Vishakhanvitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagapade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Krishnavanu Sute Devi Pranamami Vancha Kalpatarudhyasya Kripa Sindhuviyamcha Pradana Pavane Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Raja Shivashadi Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vacharam, mukam gayati, Prabhadam Pramati, Shri Guru Dinataram, Paramanandamaram, Shri Chaitanya Shri Hare Hare Krishna. I'm happy to be here and I'm welcoming all of you. So, so this Bhagavatam, discussion of Bhagavatam, one of the we say Tapatrayam Mula, like this clearing of our three miseries. Actually, uh, Bhagavatam is not a ordinary literature, first of all. So, to understand Bhagavatam, we should be very attentive and we should be very sincere and seriously hearing. Because Bhagavatam is Krishna himself, each and every word in Bhagavatam, proper mention. You can discuss one word, you can take 1 month, you can discuss. So, whatever we are in the 1 hour or 1 hour we are discussing, we are not justifying the words which is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. But because of the time constraint, we are giving, but it is up to each and every individual go deeply so that there's a deep meaning of each and every word of Srimad Bhagavatam. This is Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva has written. Actually, original Bhagavatam has very big actually. So very big. So on the request of Narada Muni, he made it only exclusive Krishna. He made it edited. So that is what the real Bhagavatam now what we have had. Because of Kali Yuga Jivas. We are all Kali Yuga Jivas. We cannot understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. So in the Bhagavatam itself, it is said that it is Amalam Purana. It doesn't have any Mala means dirt. Amala means there is no dirt in it. Completely spiritual activity. There is no dirt in it. And it itself says that it is very sweet. This sweet candy. Wherever you bite, you feel the sweetness. Bhagavata, wherever you bite, you feel the sweetness. Why? Why is it so? Sorry? Yes. Wherever Krishna is connected, it will be very sweet. Right? So this is very, very sweet. So even though we are very ignorant, by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, you feel that relation actually. It doesn't matter what kind of speaker is speaking. Doesn't matter. It is only thing is you are very sincere. The word in Srimad Bhagavatam will enlighten you. So we don't need to select a speaker for this. Anyway, this is a transcendental topic, and then the sloka just by hearing Vidyate Hridaya Grandhi, that's all. This Bhagavad, because it is Krishna's pastime, Krishna's things, everything related to Krishna. So we can understand. Even we don't understand, but Bhagavatam will enlighten us actually. So those who are regularly hearing Bhagavatam, right? They are unknowingly they will detach from this material world. They don't need to put an extra endeavor. How many of you hearing daily Bhagavatam here? Very nice. You are the right candidate to detach from this material world. Because Bhagavatam, you don't need to put extra endeavor. Just daily hear. Any online class, whatever it is, automatically will be detached. Because Bhagavatam does that. So try to hear everybody Bhagavatam daily. You hear, you see the result in your life. You see the world view changes. So this Bhagavatam has such power. Then today's sloka will discuss. Uh, so Vidyate Hridaya Grandhi. The context of the sloka is this. Actually, if you see from 16th sloka onwards, now we are in 21st, right? 15th onwards, I think 15th to 22nd is process of progressing in bhakti. The different progress. We see 16, Shushrudo Shraddha Dhanasya Vasudeva Kata, Vishyan Mahatsya Vaya Vipra, Punyastit Nivesna. Like you see that Shraddha Dhanasya, start with Shraddha. First is Shraddha, that is the first step of bhakti. And then what is it? Shanmadam Shraddha, Krishna Punya Shraddha, Avadunati. So what happens next level? Automatically you will come to hearing process. Next is association of devotees, and then you go to Bhajani Kriya level. So this process is explained till 20th sloka, all the process till prema. Evam Prasina Manasu. Yeah, this is previous sloka. So after doing this, you will get a prema level. So this sloka says that okay, you got this. What happens after this? This is what this sloka says. Vrudyate Vidyate Hridaya Grandhi. Cut into pieces. Once Alexander was traveling uh, from Greek, he's from Greek, right? He's from that, but it comes here. On the way, there is one place, I forgot the place name. There is Vidas Cut. I think, I don't know. That person name is Vidas. So there is a knot. He put the knot in one of the cart, bullock cart. That so much difficult knot he put in that bullock cart. Okay. So anybody who can remove this knot, that's a challenge. Is kept it. So nobody could remove that. So this Alexander, while traveling, he came to know that this knot nobody can remove. So I will go and remove. So he tried, he could not. Finally, he got angry because he was an emperor. He would take a knife and cut it. He couldn't cut it. This is the status. Okay? Same thing here. Vidya, Devi Hridaya Grandhi. Vidya means cut it pierce. This Hridaya Grandhi cannot be removed like this. Cut. Who can cut? Process of bhakti can cut. Nobody can cut. Okay, you may ask question, what is that knot? Is all about, right? Okay, I'll come to that by the time. Uh, Siddhyate Karmani here, all the chain of fruitive actions. That is what creating the knot. What is that? Chain of fruitive actions. How do you understand chain of fruitive actions? continuous. How it develops, the fruitive action, how it develops in life, anybody's life, can you tell me?
Desire.
Sorry?
Desire.
Desire, okay.
Attachment.
Attachment,
Yeah.
sorry?
Yeah.
Jayati Vishnu Purza, okay. Okay. This is how develops, right? The topmost knot is marriage. How? I'll explain to you. Before marriage, you have only father, mother, brother, and sister. Yes or no? That's all. Very few friends. Once you marry one girl or one boy, both sides, because not one side. Once you marry, what happens? You have father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, friend-in-law, all law will go. If they have dog, dog-in-law will go. You have to love law also. You cannot just escape from, okay, I marry only this girl, I'll not love. No, you have to love everybody there. Okay. So, how expansion happens? Only marriage expanded quickly. Real knot is that one only. That is a knot. See, actually, Prabhupada mentioned on the lecture, he said that house means wife. For male, doesn't need a house actually. They are not capable of handling house also. Male, I'm telling you, everybody female only, as eternally. Any male doesn't need a house. When marriage, if you go any brahmacharis go to any maharajas, I want to marry. First question what they ask, do you have a house? Anybody went to maharajas to ask this question? I want to marry. I'm planning to marry. No, because once Radhanath Maharaj was there, some Maharaj, his disciple brahmachari, finally decided I want to marry. So he went and asked, I want to marry. The first question he asked, do you have a house? House means wife. This male people cannot maintain the house actually. Only female can maintain the house. So house means wife. So once you marry, immediately house will come. Then the house comes, what happens next? What is it?
Kids.
Kids will come. What else? In the house, what are the household things needed? All the things one by one come. Car come, this come, that come, that come, that come, that come. Keep on adding. It's not one, not here. Keep on adding in your heart. How will you remove this knot? That is where all of the are struggling in the life. They do not work. They do not know. It is very difficult to, if you think also, they cannot imagine. No, I don't want this business. No, I don't want. Some people are fear of death. Once one of the class I was asking, what do you think about death? I don't want to think about death. This is what I reflect. Because such a fearful nature. If you is not. But here, this sloka is talking about vidyate hridaya. This this bhakti process cut the knots which is there in our heart. Uh, Here it is mentioned heart. Why it is mentioned heart? Is it blood is clotted? Knot means it's clotted and it is there are knots are there. Attachment to the temporary things, right? How many of you attend Gita course? Everybody attended? What is the second class? Passive solution, perfect solution. Okay, first class, what is happening? Happiness. Why happiness is not there? Attachment to the temporary things. So this the knot is the attachment to the temporary things. That is why the knot is produced. Normally, when we understand Sahasra Yoga Paryantam in Bhagavad Gita, Brahma's day calculation is there. You might have come across. How many of you come across? This is also included in how many years in one Brahma day? 4.32 billion years. Right? 4.32 billion years a day. Similarly, there will be a night. In a day of Brahma is like this. The whole 100 years of Brahma is 311 trillion 40 billion years. From the eternity point of view, right, it is like a bubble in the ocean, just done. Brahma died. And again one bubble came, Brahma died. This is what from the eternity point of view, from Mahavishnu point of view. But what we are thinking as a human being here, we are thinking, we are saying we want to settle here. Brahma life is tough. 311 trillion years of this is tough. But we are thinking we want to settle. Before marriage, we ask the boys, I want to settle to get married. And girls also say, I want to settle. What are you going to settle? We are going to die. This is what the settlement we are talking about, right? There is no settlement. This is a temporary place we come here. We are thinking that we are going to settle here. What is that? This is called ignorance. The soul is so pure. When soul is covered with avidya, then what happens? False ego generates. Technically, false ego generated. Once false ego generated, the knot is happening. False ego means what?
I think what?
Wrongly identifying oneself. The original ego gone. False ego has come. Identifying ourselves. Then only the real materialistic life starts. Right? The materialistic starts like this. Avidya covered. First, soul is pure. Avidya is covering that. Once Avidya covers, immediately false ego, mind, then everything will come, and then body right? We are walking like this, and then we are doing this act. Very once sun rises, immediately, oh, I have to go to office. And then I have to go ask one manager asks a question. What I have to do? No, like this, right? Why we are doing that? Make the family. What is the upper one question? To meet with the family. Ba, 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 ba. Remember that from our lecture? Ba, 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 ba. Like work very hard. After that, foam will come in your mouth. All the things will happen. Why we are doing that? What is the purpose? Meet with the family. What is it? Why you are meeting the family? Why you are attached? Temporary. I think we wrongly about it. Right? Now you may ask question. I'm a Krsna. Already married. Why are you telling all the things? Yes, no. Why are you telling all the things? After marriage, you are telling now what to do. See, first thing is you understand. Marriage is not a problem. Scripture also allows marriage. Right? What is the difference? The scripture says is that you live according to sastras. That will save you from all the things. Okay. But the problem with our materialistic society is they don't want to learn this sastra. They don't want to follow sastra. They want to live their own life. That is called they also called independent. Right? So independent will give real freedom. Independent living will give a real freedom. How? How it is not living? I'm independent. I take my own decision. I live my own life.
We don't have control on it.
Yes. See, there is a law enforced on us. There is a law enforced on us. If you say that I don't want to follow the law, you'll be captured by the government. For example, I just give you an example. There is a green signal in the signal in the road. I say that no, I'm independent, I'm free. I don't want to follow this. The law will enforce on. Similarly, the nature's law enforces on us. So when you marry, you should know how to live, what to live, what are the activity I have to do. Otherwise, it's a problem. So the married life is not a problem, but ignorant is a problem. Avidya is a problem. without knowing how to live, without practicing bhakti, if you live materialistic life, then that is why a lot of sufferings is coming, right? See, in 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, I think 20, 21, that area, that where normally Purusha is called Lord, Supreme Lord, right? Where Krishna himself is Purusha, the living entity. Why he says that? Why Krishna says like that? What is it? Karanam Gunasangasya Sattasa generation. Before that and after that also, Krishna talks about Purusha. He called us Purusha, the living entity as Purusha. It's not only male, it is female also he called Purusha only. It is not only male. Female also he called Purusha. What is the meaning of Purusha? Enjoyer. Anybody who try to enjoy, they are called Purusha. When the living entity artificially taking the position of the Purusha is going to suffer because that is not our position. Krishna himself will tell that, okay, these people become Purusha, that means we become master. Why we become master? Because of this not master. That avidya covered, falsiva covered, and all the things generated. Now we are Purusha. We want to enjoy this spiritual world. Okay, now why we put into this place? What is the purpose of it? We are here. Sorry,
Our desire.
our desire to enjoy. Anything else? Any other purpose is there? See, we put here, we gave this body to enjoy. But there is another purpose also. Purify. This is a reformation place where we are. If you are not reformed, then you will go a rigorous punishment. Next level. If you see any thief or criminal put into the jail, if he is not following the order of the jail, he will keep in a dark room, separate room, like a separate room and a dark room like this. They keep moving. Why? Because he's not obeying the order of the government or the jail. Same thing for us also. We are also in this material world, and we say that I'm independent. I live my life. Nobody should ask this. I don't believe in nature's law. This law. I don't want all the things. If you will create some own theory, no, you will not be left. He will be punished. At that time, see, until otherwise the bad karma is not hitting, we will talk all the things. Once bad karma hit, then we will come. Oh God, where are you? Once the bad karma hit, still enjoying mode, still some good karma is coming or popping up. The popping up. Then we will be enjoying, oh we are good, everything is good, you know God, my capacity, I'm earning money, I'm living my life. But when bad karma hits, then there is such solution for it. Maybe we are also same question. Maybe we come out and then we come to Krishna consciousness. But Krishna always keep open to all the living entities to uh, help to reform them. See, Krishna doesn't want to do this. Krishna loves us so much, but why we put into this? Because we are very, very adamant. We insisting Krishna, I want this, I want this, I want this. Then Krishna says, okay, you go there, but I cannot directly handle you. There is a tuition teacher is there to teach you. Because he don't want to punish you directly. He loves so much. So the tuition teacher is Maya Devi. Maya Devi knows it is very difficult job for her. She's doing a thankless job for Krishna. She's very, very, we say, uh, lovable servant to Krishna. Actually, she also doesn't want to do it, but she wants to please Krishna. She does this job. The problem is with us, they are taking that suffering actually. The problem is with the living entity. The living entity has a lot of desires. That desire, so many knowledge keep on adding. Because of this so many knots, we are very struggling. Right? This bhakti process is the solution. how to cut this knot and then come out of it. For that, we should have some basic qualification that is called Shraddha towards the Lord, towards scriptures. So those who are here, they start with the common Shraddha, that a little bit of Shraddha, and then with that Shraddha, we are progressing. Uh, so while doing this with the Shraddha, the next level is Sadhasanga. Now you all come to this level. The next level is Bhajani Kriya. The sloka is talks about that only. Bhajani Kriya, Shanduro Shadadana Shivasdeva Katarji, Shanodam Swagata Krishna, and Tata Rajasthamu Baba, and then you come to Saturna, and then you come to Varnashram system, and then from Varnashram system, follow other things. Finally, we come to Prema, that is what Eva presented also. Now we are talking this. So this Bhagavatam clearly explains how these different steps we have to follow. The clear process is given before this sloka. So please read multiple times this sloka, try to understand, and Shri Vishnu Thakur made still more expanded, and then I think 14 steps, normally 9 steps, we have added another 5 more steps. We understand all the things properly and where we have to go now. We have the goal, what to achieve. We should know the steps, where to, what are the each and every steps, and then these steps will come. All the material misgivings will be cut off, and then we can see ourselves as a spiritual living entity. And then we can see Supreme Lord also. Actually, the living entity and Supreme Lord, Super Soul, both are within us. You might know that story of, we say, two birds sitting in the hut, right? There, one bird is keep on eating fruity action. Why another bird just watching? Why it is not involved in fruity activity?
Supreme Lord.
Supreme Lord, you will not do.
He's only Anumanta Upadrishta.
Sorry?
He's only Anumanta Upadrishta.
Hanumanta Upadashna, okay. Why is not doing any activity? Why is keep watching, only watching, that's all?
He's self-satisfied.
Sorry?
Self-satisfied.
Self-satisfied, yes.
So
What else?
because he is independent, so he's allowing the jiva to be the soul to be independent, and then it will because of the independent nature. Lord is already independent, so the independence will help all the living entities.
Yes. So as you said is correct. Lord is Swarat. Swarat is very independent. We are also independent? No? Then what is free will? Free will is not independent. Free will is not independent.
Yeah, but in the conditions say we are under the 3 modes of material nature.
Yes.
Hence we're not. We
Under 3
can-
modes of material nature, but desire is completely free, no? You desire what you want. Where is control here?
past samskaras.
No. But still Lord is controlling. How is controlling? We have free will, but Lord is controlling. You can desire anything what you want, but Lord is controlling how?
I give you satisfaction.
That is how he's controlling. That is why Krishna says, Vedanam Samanityani Arthamanani Sa Arjuna. See, I know past, I know what is present, I know what is going to happen in future also. He can control this. Even though you have a free will means nobody can, even Lord cannot understand what you're going to do. But how he knows future? Because what you desire initially he may not know. Immediately after some time he knows. But he can control it. What is the consequences he can control it. That way he give only permission what is sexual. That's all. He want to give all the permission, but if you are beyond boundary, you are controlled. That way your free will also controlled. So Krishna has a complete control on all the living entity, on all the creation. Not even a single atom is out of his control. If one single amount of control, it can do anything. You jump out of the soil and then fight with each other, do anything. But Krishna has full control on all the atoms, all the living entities, everywhere. So nothing is happening beyond Krishna. Everything under Krishna's control. Right? That is why Swaraj. We have minute independent that misuse that we are doing all the misgivings and we are here. Right? This is not default, not again. So the best way is follow this process. The best way. Nature of the material nature is somehow dragging out. I'll give you an example. Uh, there was a guru and his disciple. I think you might have heard this story. I'll repeat again. The guru said, you have to read the Bhagavad Gita. He kept in the house, and one day, one rat eaten it. From all the papers he saw, he could understand that the rat is there. So he was checking with the neighbors what to do. They said that you buy one cat. To keep the rat, he bought a cat. So cat wanted a milk. So he's a brahmachari. He don't have money. What to do to this one? They again inquired what to do. It is Albi, he has to prepare all things. So they said you buy a cow. So buy a cow will give you a milk. So he bought a cow. Somehow he get a cow. And then to maintain a cow is not easy. The cow is very sensitive. And anybody grown cow in your house anytime? Nobody. Oh, you are ready to go to Goloka. Yes, early days, spiritual master, if you want to take Diksha, first they give you a cow. You have to grow the cow. And then until you beget a cow, they will not be initiation. Because Krishna loves cow, you also should know how to love cow. That's the practice. Okay. So without loving cow, without being with the cow, it is very difficult to go to Goloka because we have to be with Krishna. If we want to be with Krishna, you have to be with cows. We should learn how to love cow. We should know what cow loves other things. How to grow a cow also you should know. So this cow, then again he was checking with our people. They said that you cannot maintain this cow. You have to marry a girl because they can manage. So they marry a girl and then we get children. All things happen. After some time, Guru came. He got surprised. What is this? He read Bhagavad Gita. No, Guru, I don't find time to maintain while you have to work tomorrow. This is how material nature will drag you from reading Bhagavad Gita to life. That's all. This is what we are doing. Right? This is how we are conditioned completely, and now we are in this state. Now we don't know how to come out of it. If we say, hey, complete practice bhakti, human form is only meant for self-realization. Everybody will come on board with it. What are you telling? I have this much EMI, this my wife, this one, that one, this one. You are telling people come and do self-realization. I cannot do this. So the human form, I'll tell you what our Prabhupada said. Not only Prabhupada, even the Rishabh Dev teaching, you can see that. Human form means do only self-realization, not anything else. Not anything else. But are we doing it? Mostly we do 2 to 3 hours in a day. Remaining days is material like pollution. Yes or no? That is also skip some rounds. Next day we do. Next day we do. He has no, I have fever, my son is not studying well, I have to have exam, this, that. Why? Because we don't know the importance of this human form. The importance of human form is very rare here. And take birth in a Bharatavarsha is very rare. You all got this opportunity, but what we are doing? We are doing something else. Uh, Sometimes I see, even in ISKCON, we do socializing. Just come Hare Krishna, not seriously practicing. Come, Hare Krishna, Prasadam, no. Is it not socializing? Why we are coming in association? Are you discussing? Nobody is ready to discuss. Come here, go there. That is why the crowd is less. If you discuss about Krishna, people will increase more. Because that will be the real satisfaction. But we are not discussing about Krishna most of the time. And we are coming very late, we are not hearing classes. We are coming very late and see the people, talk to people and go back. Why? We are not having interest in hearing Bhagavatam. We don't have a taste in hearing Bhagavatam. And some people said speakers. This speaker comes, I'll be in front row. Any speaker comes, I'll not come only. Yes, sir. Bhagavatam is Bhagavatam. What to speak of speakers? You just hear Vidyate Hridaya Grandi. That will clear your heart. If you think that I know this, then you should be in the platform. Right? You're not in the platform. That means you have to hear again multiple times, then you will come to know that. Why I'm telling all the things is that the human form is very, very rare. And we got this form, and we have to put all our endeavor. Somehow we come to connect with ISKCON, and we are, I don't know, some level we progressed, but we should put more effort because till Ananta Nivati, it is like climbing the mountain, very, very struggling life. After Ananta Nivati, it is a plain walk. So put an effort to clear this Ananta Nivati, and then walk plain, that will be faster. But are we putting our effort to understand Krishna? Krishna says, Janma Karma Chameti Yom Viveti Tattva Tattva Ade Krishna Janmaiti Ma Vedi Swajana. This is that you understand me. Without understanding how you love Krishna, you cannot love Krishna. The whole point is practicing bhakti is to love Krishna. To love Krishna, you have to love devotees also. So if you love devotees, you should understand who are the devotees. What is my relationship with devotees? What is my relationship with Krishna? If you don't understand this, what is it, Sambandha Jnana, how you practice bhakti? Sambandha Jnana, this is the basic of bhakti. Sambandha Jnana is very, very important. Without understanding the Sambandha Jnana, you cannot practice, you cannot do devotional service. Avideya will come next. Sambandha Jnana means understand Krishna and understand what is my relationship with Krishna, and then understand his prakriti, understand his devotees, and have a nice relationship with devotees. Till then, we cannot do pure devotional service. Devotional service is first you should know how to respect devotees, how to behave with the devotees. For that, you should learn etiquette. So many things adding up, keep on adding. To understand Krishna, to love Krishna, you have to do all the things. All the things. Otherwise, you cannot love Krishna. So, to do your, what do you say, devotional service, we are thinking that I'm doing for Krishna service. No. Until you don't understand relationship with the devotees, how will you understand Krishna? Should understand relationship. That is called Sambandha Jnana. So we have to establish a Sambandha Jnana and then we should practice bhakti. So very, very basic. So, so in this way, when we understand the knot of the heart will be cut off by the process of bhakti, and then we can do devotional service to the Lord. That is a level of this very, very highest level, but still, as an information, you can keep it, but practice it each and every level. Right. I stop here. Any questions? Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare
Sons of
Krishna.
Panathur. Yes, this is very wonderful lecture. Thank you so much. So, very nice end to the lecture also, that unless we understand some other Jnana, we can't really do devotion service. So my question, Prabhuji, is that at least talking to myself, I tend to think that theoretically I understand Sambandhikyan or whatever the theory. We are reading things, we are hearing.
Mm.
But how do we also um, understand it in practice, especially when it comes to, say, relationship with devotees, how we think about that works, how do we manage that relationship? So,
Thank you for this question. Actually, we don't need to do research anywhere. Krishna follows the relationship actually. You know Krishna what he does? Krishna loves us so much, and when we say I don't want you, we fall down here, but he comes with the armies. And Krishna never want to leave us. And one more thing, whatever we want, he want to give. We are asking so many things. Dhanudehi, this Dehi, that Dehi, every Dehi, all the Dehi, Krishna, whether you are asking directly or indirectly, through demigods, through where or whatever way, you ask, Krishna wanted to provide so that he want to make sure that I don't want to break my relationship. Whatever you do, whatever mistake you do, I am okay with that. But I want your relationship. How nice it is. One of the Maharaj was telling that Krishna's love, how much love is this? The whole creation as a mother's love. Mother is the emblem of love. All mothers love together. It is not even equal to one drop of love which Krishna has for us. What to think of one mother? Such a love Krishna has with us. He's loving so much. You do so much mistake. I don't have any problem. I want your relationship. When you have the same mood with the devotees, they are not doing service properly. No problem. But I want your relationship. I respect your relationship. I respect your opinion. If you do that, then you see the relationship will be. Basically we need a tolerance. You do mistake. You expect this is how it has to be done. No, don't put expectation. You let him do whatever it does, accept it. Or actually you can do it something, you do it. But don't criticize it. That Krishna doesn't want. Krishna doesn't like anybody criticizing any devotee. Krishna doesn't like it. You always keep center as Krishna first. Don't think about this devotee does mistake. No. But always remember Krishna. If I criticize him, Krishna doesn't like me. Because Krishna loves him also. When Krishna loves him, when I criticize him, Krishna doesn't like me. So I don't want to do that mistake because I have to respect Krishna. I want Krishna. Because Krishna loves him, I will not do this mistake. This control, this tolerance you have, then you can maintain the relationship with the devotees nicely. Otherwise, you will criticize devotees or action also you do or against the devotees and all things. That Krishna doesn't like it. For example, I give another example that duality people maintain. They talk in front of you very nicely, in the back end they talk something else. Okay, fine. It is his nature. Okay? Now, what happens? From Krishna's point of view, see, Krishna is seeing within your heart what you talk here. Krishna's what you talk there also. Right? Both Krishna is watching. Now you are going to do service to Krishna. What do you think? Krishna will accept it? Krishna will not accept it. Then why are you doing that? Yes or no? So please remember this. This kind of activity, if you involve, our devotional service will progress. That is why the Sambandha is very important. Understand Krishna and then understand all part and parcel properly. Then you deal with people. Then if you do devotional service, Krishna will be happily accept it. Otherwise, there is no we may do physically here. We think that Krishna accepts. No, Krishna won't turn you also. Just close his eyes. That's all. So this is what it happened. So this is how we have to maintain relationship. Krishna maintain with us. We have to learn from our leader. That is Krishna. Our original leader is Krishna. We have to learn from Krishna. Krishna does it with us. And he tolerates all the mistakes we are doing. So much we are doing. Not only us, all the materialistic people, they say, no God. Still Krishna gives food. What is it? Your son or daughter says, you are not my father. I go away from here. Will go and give food again. One day, even if he's not listening, just you, whatever you want to do, I will go away. But Krishna is not like that. It is not one day, 1 year, 2 years, millions of birth, trillions of birth you take that. And then we are always trying to exploit Krishna. Krishna's love we are exploiting actually. We are not trying to give back what it means. Suppose your son exploiting all your property, how do you feel? He's not showing any reciprocation to you. Still you will keep giving. But Krishna does not. We are always asking, give me, give me, give me. He's also keep giving, giving, giving. But in return, we are not ready to do anything to him. By doing pure devotional service, they are saying, I don't want anything from you. I will do your service. Please accept this. I don't want anything from you. That's the mode we should develop. If you develop this, we will not exploit the people also. We are not here to exploit the people. People, materialistic people also we should not exploit. Normally the trend of people is exploitation. Exploitation. Exploitation is take more from you. And you try to exploit us, we try to exploit. This is what we are, this nature itself is not very good. Why we are trying to exploit others? We should not exploit. This is one thing. Krishna is not trying to exploit. Krishna is wanted to give. We have keep on exploiting Krishna. We have to stop this exploitation. We have to ask, what do you want? I will give now. Krishna doesn't want anything from us. But we will do service to Krishna. With a local service. That pleases Krishna. That is what our acharyas are saying. Please do your loving devotional service. And this Prabhupada is loving devotional service. Loving devotional service. I do anything for you. I don't have any restriction. Whatever you ask, I do. I like for you. Ready to die. This gopis mood is that one. That is why the gopis are the topmost devotees. They are ready to do anything for Krishna. We all must hold us. Then anything is left or right. Well, Prashant Tarun was saying that street tickets. Give to the people. All people. Don't take it. Let them first take it. Those are just for the Lord. This way we can. I'm just giving some sorry if I hurt anybody, please forgive me. So we should not do that. We should not exploit. I may answer your question, Mataji. Any other questions? Action, Pranam.
Okay, I have one question. How do someone really know that, like, what are the symptoms that someone is out of unearthly state? Let's cross the, what are the symptoms of animosity?
Okay, another university will be there in Baba, but the most of the around 90% of Ananta will be removed in the fourth stage. Another stage, there is stage is no enviousness on anybody. If somebody progresses nicely, somebody get what I want, somebody get and put them back. I also want to get it. Like this, I want to particularly this BB, this is my number, that number. These are all part of like. Still, we have envious. This is what it is concept. So nothing is others. Everything is Krishna. So everybody is in relationship with Krishna. I also have a relationship with Krishna. So I respect everyone. So if you remove your enviousness, somebody progresses nicely. If you glorify them, that's a great. Uh, uh, Somebody does a good job. You have to understand they are doing like service like this. No, one is different levels of enviousness also. One is okay, I want to grow like him. Okay, that is one level. Or I will pull him down. That's another. That is more danger. Like that. So in this way, different levels of enviousness. Once enviousness is removed, it is very easy to go back to Bhagavad. Because of enviousness only we are here. But Bhagavatam will remove that. Bhagavatam has a capability to remove that. So please hear or read Srimad Bhagavatam. If you do that, Bhagavatam will remove all your this the Granthis, this all exist. This that's what that knot has come because of English nature. Once you marry, this is my wife, my child, my country, everything, my aham and mama. This will come. Once this is come, that's all. We'll connect. This is my husband, this is my wife, this is my son, this. The Lord, once they united, it will be more. Marriage is just not united, it will be more very tight. The knot is very tight. That is why our Acharya say, follow our relative principles. Until you want only to get a child, you should be married, not for enjoyment. Enjoyment means you become more and more master. More not your adding. Adding. Cutting the knot is very difficult. So, already kept done. Okay. Now the process is followed properly. You follow, then you get a lot of determination. You can maintain sameness or a lot of determination. With that determination, you can practice properly. Otherwise, determination won't come. You see, most of the Krsnas, I'm talking about the Krsnas now, most of the Krsnas, they don't follow all the regulative principles properly. Oh, this is okay. Tomorrow I will say that tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow is tomorrow only. Any mistake, this is okay. Fine. No, it's a Lord statement. You should not do it, you should not do it. Acharya statement, you should not do it, you should not do it. No, okay, I get this problem, that problem. You say all excuse and we break all the principles. Okay. So breaking principle is very easy. Suppose Satyam, truthfulness. How many of you follow truthfulness in your life? That environment is not there. The environment is there. In the office, someday you have to lie. Yes or no? If you are not lying, you cannot work there. You have to come out. How many of you following? Related principles. Satyam itself not following. Cleanliness not following. Then what else you follow? Satyam, Saucham, Tapa. Tapa also. I cannot follow Ekadasi. I cannot follow Nirjala. I think. See, initially it is not possible. So you have to come then, once come to initiation, you have to be informed. I will follow. It's my spiritual master order. I have to follow. Okay. Then we'll think, okay, we'll consult, they say, okay, what to do, we follow like this, little diluted with that, do this. They say, okay, and then where progress will happen. Progress, you are very, very far from Krishna. You seriously practice, then you will come closer. So, the statement from the scriptures, everything absolute. We should not deviate to anywhere. But we all take all decisions. Something because they are not able to follow. And when we ask that initiation that already or following, yes, I'm following. We don't want to check other things because this is your statement, whatever we say, it is your special master, you are just instrument. So what I am saying is that follow everything seriously, not to lie. So enviousness is the answer. Envious if you do, then you can understand that almost the remaining things are invisible. Invisible is the opposite. Difficult to do that. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Krsna Karunamurti ki, Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for taking your time and giving a wonderful Imperial session on a Sunday morning. It's so nice